Listen, it is okay to ask Jesus for a new faith. If you notice, in the Bible, all of these stories had something to do with faith. Like Sarah wanting a baby, or Abraham having to sacrifice his son, the very same promise that he gave him. And he had to have faith that God knew what he was doing. Noah with building the ark, all of these people had to have faith some way, somehow. And it's so amazing because anybody in there, as soon as they heard Jesus was in town, whoever needed help, they immediately knew without a shadow of a doubt that Jesus was going to do that thing for them. There was no doubt, no hesitation involved. And one of my favorite stories is the woman with the issue of blood. Like, she did not care how she was going to do it. She just knew she had to touch the hem of his garment. Not his hair, not his body, but the hem of his garment. And she knew, soon as I touched that, I was going to be healed. And she fought her way through that crowd. And that is the type of faith that we have to have in this season. Like, again, if you need to ask God for a new faith, go on and do it, because the blessings that he's trying to take you to is going to require that new level of faith. And, sometimes when we're going through trials and tests, the devil likes to hit our faith to get us out of the will of God. And if you keep noticing that your faith keeps going down and it's not really there, you need to ask God to elevate your faith. You need to ask God to strengthen your faith, give you a whole nother faith so you can be able to sustain where you're going. No more double-minded faith. No more wishy-washy faith. No more questioning faith. But have the type of faith where you know God is going to come through for you. Like, you know without a shadow of a doubt that he's going to do it for you. No matter what it looks like, he's going to come through for you. Now, does it take time to have this type of faith? Yes, sure. Does it require a new level of mindset? Absolutely. Because me 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't think that I was going to have this type of faith. I wouldn't have believed you if you would have told me that there's different levels to faith in God. Like, there's different levels to growing in God. And that is so true. So one night I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the devil beating up on me. I'm tired of my faith going up and down. I want some unmovable faith. So I asked the Lord, I was like, Lord, wherever you're trying to take me, make sure that I have that type of level of faith that when I get there, I'm able to sustain that blessing that you have for me. And once I prayed that, I began to see a whole new level. I began to see my faith elevate, and to where that it was unmovable. It was unmovable. And yeah, the devil wasn't going to shake my faith. So ask God to prepare you for that new level of faith that you're seeking for. And maybe God has us to wait on our blessings because he is trying to get us to a certain level of faith that he needs us to be in order to sustain that. And that's exactly what I was saying. Sometimes it requires that new level of faith when we pray for something and he's getting ready to prepare us for that blessing that we're praying for. Sometimes it does require a new belief, new faith, just a new walk in God. So make sure you asking God that, prepare me for this thing, Lord. Whatever belief that I need to have, whatever faith that I need to have, grant it to me and watch what he does.